Good evening, residents of Wilbrooke. This is Janine with the Homeowners Association, bringing you an important reminder about proper butchery standards and community-approved food preparation. Recently, concerns were raised regarding a family on the outskirts of Wilbrooke who have adopted what they describe as alternative cuisine practices. While innovation is often welcome, certain methods fall outside HOA guidelines and must therefore be addressed. Several neighbours reported unusual noises coming from the property at night, a heavy machinery revving indoors, rhythmic pounding echoing through the walls, and the sound of doors slamming without human touch. When investigated, it was discovered that the family had converted portions of their home into a makeshift processing facility. This is not an approved use of household space. Visitors to the residence noted that chairs slid across the kitchen floor by themselves, forming neat rows along the walls. Hooks swung gently in midair as though awaiting assignments. Knives hovered momentarily before returning to their drawers. While impressive, such animated preparations are neither sanctioned nor neighborly. One family member was observed wearing an elaborate mask crafted from unfamiliar materials. While creativity is always encouraged, masks should not obscure identity during business transactions. The HOA reminds residents that smiles must remain visible at all times. Travelers passing through Wilbrooke reported being invited inside for supper. While hospitality is commendable, the dishes provided were described as unconventional and difficult to identify. Guests who failed to finish their plates noted furniture sliding closer around them, politely insisting on compliance. This is not in keeping with Wilbrooke's approved dining etiquette. Concerns escalated when several residents failed to return after visiting the property. Vehicles were found abandoned along the roadside, doors neatly closed, belongings folded in the back seats. Inside the family's home, dinner tables were discovered set for far more guests than could be accounted for. We remind everyone, place settings should match household size plus approved visitors, no more, no less. Some witnesses described objects flying freely through the air during their visits, cleavers spinning slowly before embedding themselves upright into cutting boards, plates circling mid-air before landing in perfect stacks, chairs sliding to block exits. While these demonstrations may be seen as impressive, they are unnecessary and, frankly, unsafe. The committee has reviewed these practices and politely discourages them. Alternative cuisine must be conducted within established standards. Livestock may be processed in designated facilities only, and recipes must not include unlisted ingredients. Community trust is built through transparency, not through mystery meat. We wish to reassure residents that Diane has addressed this concern personally. Her words, broadcast clearly through radios during yesterday's supper hour, were simple. Meals should nourish, not unsettle. Approved kitchens only. We encourage neighbors to report any households experimenting with unauthorized butchery. Listen for machinery running after curfew, observe for guests who do not return, and be mindful of furniture moving into formation around dining tables. These are signs of misaligned hospitality. As always, the strength of Wilbrooke lies in compliance. When meals are shared properly, harmony thrives. When innovation strays too far, Diane intervenes. To summarize, improper butchery practices are not sanctioned. Animated utensils and furniture should not be encouraged. Alternative cuisine must comply with HOA standards. Diane reminds us, meals should nourish, not unsettle. This concludes our advisory on concerns about improper butchery. Thank you for your continued trust, residents. Harmony begins at the table, and so does compliance.